There's a debate, as you must have seen, raging between Union Minister Kiren Rijiju and AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi. Rijiju's example of Muslims and Parsi population has riled Owaisi, who thinks this is a propaganda to deny rights to Muslims. But viewers, here is the real minority debate that governments have been avoiding, and that is Muslims are minority at national level and they get all the benefits, they have the tag, etc. But what about Hindus? Hindus in Jammu and Kashmir, Hindus in Ladakh, Punjab, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, and other places where Hindus are clear minority by numbers, they get no minority tag, no special scholarship, no Article 30 rights to run their own institutions, no help from the Ministry of Minority Affairs either. Owaisi is loud, strong when it comes to Muslim minority rights. Will he show the same anger and fight for these Hindu minorities? I've given you the states. There they are on your screen. Or will he keep quiet because they are Hindus? You see, minority rights cannot be a one-way traffic. If numbers decide minority status, then it must apply everywhere, national or state level. Selective silence is not going to work. So let's open this up. Sushil Pandit joins the broadcast. Shadab Chauhan, leader of the AIMIM, with us. Shadab Chauhan, okay, we'll go to Shadab Chauhan in just a bit, but Vivek Srivastava, isn't this a fair ask?
No, it is not. Because this country has got a Hindu majority right now. Now the RSS and the BJP needs to clarify. ये कहते हैं साहब, Buddhs and the Jainis and the Sikhs, they are offshoots of Hinduism. They are confused. First, the RSS needs to tell me, are Sikhs an offshoot of Hinduism or is it a separate religion? ये आप कन्वीनियंस नहीं कर सकते. यहां दिखा रहे हैं सिखिज्म सेपरेट रिलीजन है. कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से बाद में जब हिंदू मुसलमान का इशू आएगा तो आप बोलेंगे साहब बुद्धिस्ट और जैनीज और सिखिस्ट दे आर ऑन द हिंदू साइड. It doesn't work this way. And the states that you have shown, apart from Punjab, most of them are northeastern states. If there is a need of some state policies, you can make it. Why not? You can make some policies. Sir.
Successive governments have not done it.
Successive the BJP.
Like, if I am not wrong, Jews are a minority in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
The state government has given them that tag.
Yes, yes.
Why can't Hindus get that minority tag in, Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir?
No, why not? If the class is deprived, you can have special policies for them. You can help them out. Nobody is saying no. When has somebody said no? आप कहते हैं.
But when have you? No, 1 minute. It's not about somebody saying no. When has anyone said yes?
No, everybody. You make the policies. Who's stopping you? The government BJP की है ना नॉर्थ ईस्ट में. कितने स्टेट्स में बीजेपी की गवर्नमेंट है?
सर अभी आप इससे पहले बोल रहे थे 70 साल तक हमने देश
को चलाया, अच्छा चलाया.
तो आपको ये इसकी याद नहीं आई?
It's a very prosperous community over there, but if there's
prosperous, Sushil Pandit, if you talk about minority tag for Hindus in Kashmir, the answer is, you're so prosperous. Why do you need this?
Pranesh, he says it's a very prosperous community there when the community is non-existent there. Forget.
Mr. Pandit, we'll have to fix that line because I can't hear half of what you're saying. So I apologize for that glitch, viewers. Give us a few seconds. We'll fix that line with Sushil Pandit. Shadab Chauhan, जो असादुद्दीन ओवैसी और किरण रिजिजू के बीच में जो ये चल रहा है कंट्रोवर्सी डिबेट एक तरह से, क्या सोचते हैं आप इसके बारे में?
बिल्कुल हमारे नेता ने इस चीज को क्लैरिफाई किया है कि अगर कहीं पर 79% जो लोग हैं, जो हिंदू कम्युनिटी है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, उसके अलावा जितने भी हैं सब लोग माइनॉरिटी हैं. और आप अगर ये डिसाइड करने जाएंगे कि स्टेट में माइनॉरिटी, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कश्मीर एंड पंजाब एंड एनी अदर स्टेट, it means after 10 to 12 years you will say that this area will be minority for that particular community. No, it will be decided on a national region. On Mr. Kiren Rijiju trying to scrap Article 30 and nothing else.
So national.
My president.
No, 1 minute. So you have a problem if the tag is decided on the basis of numbers. आप चाहते हैं कि नंबर पे ना हो. किसी स्टेट में अगर हिंदू जनसंख्या कम है तो उनको बेनिफिट क्यों मिले, यही कह रहे हैं आप?
No. I'm not saying so. I'm saying that if 79.4% Hindus are living in this country, then apart from this 79.2%, all of the religious people, other religious minorities, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but why should in the religious minorities, Mr. Chauhan, why should the Muslims have that special status? Why are Jains not talked about in the, with equal zeal?
No. Let me clear. I'm talking about Christians, Parsi, Jain, Buddha, Muslims. Apart from Hindus, all are religious minorities, and it will be decided on nationwide,
Okay.
not on base of a particular state, Kashmir or.
Mr. Pandit, hopefully your line is better now. What would you tell Vivek Srivastav and Mr. Chauhan?
Yes. Speak truth. Absolute truth. In Kashmir, we are non-existent. We've lost our homes. We've lost our lands. We've lost our jobs. And he says we are a prosperous minority there. We don't even exist there anymore. And whenever we did exist, we were discriminated against. He was lying that this was the need of the hour, emergency was the need of the hour for India. His own party, CPI, conducted a Bhatinda Congress in 1978 and apologized for supporting emergency. They regretted that they were in collusion with Congress. But after, they were roundly thrashed in elections. So they are always trying to wash off their sins through half sincere.
Mr. Pandit, I'm really sorry. The line, with you is terrible. It's to do with network, I believe. So apologies. Tuhin Sinha, Mr. Owaisi is accusing Rijiju, the union minister, of peddling propaganda. He says this is with the intention of denying rights to Muslims.
Okay, Pranesh, Owaisi's problem is very simple. For him, a minority is only a Muslim. It is for the first time, perhaps, the Modi government has given equal importance, to the Jain community, to the Buddhist community, to the Sikh community, to the Jews community, and every other community which is, rightly a minority community. So, you have a Buddhist who's a minority affairs minister. You have a Sikh who is the head of the minority commission. This is the main grouse of Owaisi. For him, he can't see, the definition of minority extending beyond a Muslim which is why he's making these absurd remarks.
How many Muslim
But why do you ask that question? How many? No, why don't you ask how many Jain ministers?
No, why
how
not?
many Sikh ministers?
Yeah, because the number of Muslims is more.
This is the problem. That's the mindset problem I was talking about. How many Muslim ministers? The other minorities are not minorities.
Don't try to shield.
I am asking you a direct
what
question.
Is the number of
you
Muslims?
have no answer for this
I have an
question.
answer.
Karan,
you listen to the answer.
Karan, let's
what is the
address
population
the
of Muslims?
1 minute, sir. Let the
what
others
is the
speak.
population of Muslims?
Sir, samay nahi hai. Karan, let's address the larger question about the minority tag for Hindus in states where they don't have the number.
So, Pranesh, I'll be very categorical today. The difference between the Muslim leaders, I would say, I would not call the community per se perhaps, and the others has been, others have not played the victim card. Plain and simple. And you look at their prosperity. You talk about Parsis. Look how they've been industrious. Look how they've grown leaps and bounds. One of the highest taxpayers we have in Parsis. Jains, the kind of successes they've had. The Sikhs. So they've been successful without all the time grumbling and saying we don't have this much, we don't have that much. And Owaisi's Jackal and Hyde personality needs to be called out, Pranesh. ये वही ओवैसी हैं जो कहते हैं हम 25 कौड़ हैं, हमारे को नहीं कर सकते तुम, और आज माइनॉरिटी बन जा रहे हैं कि हम तो 79% वो हैं, हम तो बहुत कम हैं मात्रा में. The same Owaisi, time and again he says that the creamy layer in the OBC is eating away all the benefits. He will never say that in the minorities, it's the Muslim chunk that is eating away all the benefits. There he will be absolutely tight-lipped about it. The same Owaisi, by the way, wants that the Muslim community should be included as Dalit Muslims, as per the 1950 presidential order, Article 341. He wants Muslims to continue retaining the rights of Dalits so that he can get reservation. At the same time, say we've ruled this country for 800 years. 800 years अगर आपने रूल किया है तो आपको रिजर्वेशन क्यों चाहिए?
No.
तब आप मजलूम हो जाते हो, तब आप बेसहारा हो जाते हो, फिर जब आप अपनी उसमें आते हो जमात में तो कहते हो हमने राज किया है. So this Jekyll and Hyde personality needs to be called out, and others too need to get their fair share. Muslims are the second biggest majority in this country, the way I see it, and they are growing leaps and bounds.
That's exactly what Mr. Rijiju said, but you know, the moment you say that, it's a problem. Mr. Mishra, you have last 30 seconds. Should the Hindus in these states where they are in minority get the tag and benefits?
Pranesh, AIMIM and BJP is like chor chor mausere bhai. दोनों एक divisive politics
answer the
की बात
question. I'm
करते हैं.
talking about Hindus in these states that I just listed out. Should they get the tag and benefits?
Why create a divide between the society? We all are Indians.
Why
we all
create-
are Indians first, irrespective of our religion.
Why create divide now when it comes to Hindus, but otherwise, you know, it's about rights and minority status, etc. Even Vivek Srivastava is laughing. We'll have to, you know, leave it at this. The news are with Navita Kumar on the other side.